Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to RVD Radio.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Kushinator! Assassinator! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! A damn shot straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! You get down to straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! I will fly high! 5-star cross blast! You can't stop me! 5-star cross blast! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! It's all about the king of the gang! The balance of power defends! You can't stop the king of the gang! The balance of power defends! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! I will levitate! Flip, kick you in the yell! I will decimate! You can prepare for! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! 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 Drop it down! The whole fucking show!
Greetings, everybody, and happy October 21st. Oh, my God, dude. This never has happened before. But you guys know that by now, right? You get the idea? Each day is a beautiful new experience to be thankful for. A lot of people say, that I just kill myself in a lot of situations, which some situations do validate that. But a lot of times I think, man, isn't just being alive better than not being alive? I mean, as far as we know, that's it. It's the unknown. If you have faith that when you die, that you're just going straight up to heaven, and you're going to be, surrounded by 50 virgins or whatever, go for it. Go for it, dude. But a lot of people, they say, man, I don't know if I could live without both my legs, man. I think I'd just kill myself. And maybe you would get in a depressed state of mind, which gives you a different perspective, and I see how that could happen. But isn't it awesome to be alive today? Think about all my friends who are not alive today. Been thinking about Test a lot lately. I don't know why, but he's always, every day, thinking about Test. And I still think about Louie a lot of days. I don't think a day goes by that I don't think about some of my dead friends. A lot of my friends are dead. Shit, half the numbers in my cell phone aren't good anymore because my friends are dead. But you, RVD radio listeners, and me have made it October 21st, 2009. And I'm glad to be here. I'm thankful. Glad to be here, glad to be doing this show. It's a very important show to me. This topic that we're covering tonight is something I've wanted to do way back since I thought about doing RVD TV. And I actually, for some reason, always pictured having Jerri Manthey on the show. She's on tonight, so I'm stoked. We're going to call her a little bit later. Jerri Manthey, super cool chick. She was in Playboy magazine. She was in Surreal Life. She was in Survivor. Tough girl. And she's hot. And we're going to talk to her because she's also a musician, and we're going to be talking about music. Here's the thing. I'm jumping right into it today. You want me to hit the headlines first? First, let me explain this. I'm alone, everybody. SVD is now taking a Spanish class on Wednesdays for the next few weeks because we live in L.A. She wants to be able to talk to the maids, whatever. She's a spoiled housewife. She gets to do that, go to classes, photography places, seminars, whatever. And that's what she's doing. So we will talk to her a little bit later because she'll get out of class before the end of the show. We'll catch her on the phone, and we'll talk to her. And it's a shame she's not on here because as tight of a couple as we are, she could give you a good outside perspective of me in music. She's very musically inclined. She listens to the headset, which drives me crazy, by the way, because she has that iPod on. And I'll be trying to talk to her. I'll be shouting across the from the living room to the kitchen, baby, hey. And then I notice she's not ignoring me. She's got the headset on. She does that a lot. A lot of people like to listen to the headset when they're working out. A lot of people do that in the gym. They go jogging, they go bike riding, which is scary as shit to me. I mean, I got to hear if something's coming and I'm going to crash into somebody. Who wants to go out and pretend they're deaf? Well, a lot of people do. But just like with the Octomom situation, for all you regular RVD radio listeners, I don't expect a lot of you to have my back on this one, all right? And what I mean by that is, in many ways, I am one of a kind. I am a square peg. I don't fit. Maybe I'm not even an earthling. This is one of those times. Step out of the box with me. Listen to my perspective. I am definitely not a hater of music. However, a lot of my fans will be disappointed to hear that I'm not as driven by most people, and I consider myself to be musically retarded. When Kushinator, who we're also going to have on the show a little bit later, was laying down the tracks recording my song, which we all enjoyed at the beginning of the show. Should I hit it? Soundbite? No, you guys listen to it. He called me down to the studio. He wants to get my opinion as he's putting this together. I'm like, come on, dude. I don't know music, man. If you want to do my song, no. But, I want it to be like you. So I was down there. It's an RVD TV episode, as a matter of fact, because we had the cameras rolling. I'm down there, and I'm telling him, dude, I don't know music. But I was able to offer some insight because I was like, wait a second. I'm picturing myself coming down to the ring. How about we have a break right here? So I was able to, but I'm not very musically inclined. You will never, ever see me out on the dance floor. Come on, guys. Quit sending me the messages that I need to be on Dancing with the Stars. I've heard that for years from friends, fans, wrestlers. Come on. Dude, I don't even know if I have any rhythm, but I don't get dancing. I mean, that makes me feel like a total Martian or something. I'm bewildered. I don't get it. I don't understand how listening to music is supposed to make me want to gyrate my body. And I think we've even talked about this a little bit, because I remember Sonia saying, well, you release endorphins in your brain when you're doing it. Okay, but I'll leave that to someone else. Girls, they look hot. They're out there showing off their curves, they're shaking their ass. We like it. Guys, normally when guys are dancing, like 90% of the time, they either look really funny, and they're just out there because they're trying to get the girls, or they're gay, or they look gay. Usually. There's exceptions, but usually. I personally don't get it. I mean, that's one of those things, that I don't understand how someone could expect me to get it. If someone comes up to me and says, oh, my God, this song makes you want to go out and take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. Hell no. No song is going to want to make me do that. You're a crazy bitch. If it makes you do that, okay, but how could you assume that listening to this is going to want to make me take my clothes off, go out in the rain, and dance? Besides, we all know it doesn't rain here in Los Angeles, California, where I am very happy to be tonight, and almost every night by my choice. Indeed. So, you guys, listen, hang with me here for a second. Music. It's everywhere, right? Back in the Odyssey, remember Odysseus had to have his sailors tie him up, and they all had to wear earplugs because the sirens would enchant the sailors and get them to fucking jump off the boat and drown themselves. That ain't cool. Music controls us. Everybody, I think, is going to admit to a certain degree that music sets a mood. It inspires a certain kind of feel, and that's why I believe that we listen to it. But come on, it's just a thing. It's not everything, is it? Shouldn't it just be like one form of entertainment? How is it, or one art form, whatever you want to call it, how did it bleed over into every other aspect of society? Let's say you're a wrestler, okay? You wake up to an alarm clock, probably music. A lot of us listen to music. We're in our car, driving me to the airport, whatever. Let's get to the show. I mean, even at the show, there's music playing while fans are coming in trying to find their seats. And then there's music. When the wrestlers come out, everyone comes out to their own song. It really is everywhere. I'm just saying, for the sake of conversation. Really? I mean, is it necessary? Do we need it? Does it have to be on? I mean, come on, different art form. Okay, you listen to music, I'm going to go watch comedy. Oh, guess what? I'm watching a TV show that has music to its opening theme, little musical soundtrack behind it, scoring, I'm sorry. It's everywhere, okay, and it is the soundtrack of life. And I know I'm going to talk to people tonight. They're going to say, well, I like to listen to it because it gets me pumped up when I go to the gym. And I'm not disagreeing. I'm not saying I don't. I listen to it, but I'm standing back just to think about it. And, whoa, does it control us? Are we, I mean, is it like something, is there magical, spiritual power in music? Is that what it is? And here's something. I find it insulting that I would need somebody else to sing words to make me feel good because, oh, those are words that I would say. Oh, my God, he just talked about breaking up with his girlfriend and it's hard to do. That's how I feel. Oh, my God, I love this song. Okay, so you listen to the song over and over. It plays 20 times a day. You buy it. You put it on your iPod so you can hear it. You put it on your phone so you can hear it over and over and over again. Can you imagine watching a wrestling match and you liked it so much that you would listen to it, you would watch it 6-7 times a day, every day. You would buy that match, you would download it so you could watch that match over and over and over again while you're on the riding your bike, while you're on the stair climber, while you're doing your hair. I'm just going to put this wrestling match on again. It's one of my favorites. We don't do that. But with music, for some reason, it's okay. We do that. A song is a living entity. That's what I want to ask you about. So I'm going to go right to Nikki Starr, and I'm going to get her opinion. And again, I'm the oddball. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to predict during this show I'm the oddball. Everyone's going to say, Rob, you're crazy. Of course you need music. All right, well, I don't know. Nikki Starr, RVD radio producer, how are you tonight? Oh, my God. Let me try that again. Nikki Starr. Take yourself off mute because obviously you don't like it when I do. Nikki, talk to us.
Hi. You got me.
Why won't you talk to us?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You listening to the show, Nikki Starr?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. But you're funny as heck. Okay?
Well, I know. I'm a weirdo.
No. I didn't say you were weird. Well, actually, but I said you were funny. But
I prefer one of a kind.
You are unique. That is for sure. But you ever listened to? Oh, I mean, sorry, not listened. Have you ever watched a movie in editing before it's had the score put on it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you realize how important music is to the tone and to make people feel things in a movie. That's how it is with your life. That's how it is with your life. So, like for me, I'm like SED. And I have a very specific type of music that I like, but you know what? I like it all the time, and I want it, and yeah, I turn it off to put your show on, but it's on all the other times.
I know,
and
but
I love it.
Do you feel like you're a slave to it?
No, because I don't really feel like I'm a slave to anything. However, I don't leave the house without my iPod, so I just was thinking about that when you were talking. I was like, man, I wouldn't leave the house without my iPod. I would have to come back.
Well, I'm a big fan. Hey, anything that you really like and you get a lot of energy from, and it's safe, I'm all for it. You know. Which, by the way, let me go off the track just for a second here, because if you like something and you get pleasure and energy from doing something that's harmful to others, that's not good. On the news yesterday, 7-year-old girl goes missing in Florida. Big news all over. She just went missing, fresh. You know, she's been gone a couple hours. Find her, find her, find her, find her. Today, they find a dead body in the garbage in Georgia. So automatically, I start wondering something that I don't want to know the answer to. How the fuck do you kill a little girl like that? And it's so common. Like, this should be, when it happens, to be the rarest news. It should be, like, historical. They should talk about this years from now. Like, hey, do you remember that Black Dahlia murderer, or Black Dahlia, however the fuck you say your name? It should be like that, but it's not. And they say, well, the news picks up every single time it happens, so it seems like it happens a lot more often than not. Bullshit. It happens way too often. I mean, I just think about how wonderful it would be to be driving by and see somebody, a grown man, snatch some little girl that's kicking and screaming just for the pleasure of being able to get out of the car and beat the guy's skull in, cave it in. I would get pleasure off that. That would feel like justice somehow. How the fuck you do that, I don't know. So, once again, I want to put this message out there. Any child molesters, killers, pedophiles that are out there harming these little kids, I will give you the airtime gladly. I will donate your energy, my show, towards you. Call in anytime during a live show and kill yourself live on RVD Radio. Give them the number, Nikki. Give them the number. Okay. So let's go back to
listen, I'm
enjoying.
going to give you the number. This is it. 347.
And we'll do it. Kill yourself, and we'll put any fucking soundtrack to it that you want.
I was just going to say, I have the best music for that, too. So call 347-308-8754. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I think that's like the only time we've ever announced the number on the show ever.
I know. Well, I do it in the chat room all the time, but you're right. I think that is the first time.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Hey, hopefully someone will call in that's, that's either, snatching up little kids and fucking them or thinking about killing them or whatever. Hopefully someone will call in and end that problem live on our show, because I'd be proud to host that one.
Well, that's the best time for it. And hopefully they call in and they won't do it. Not
exactly. Or hopefully they're not even listening. But hold on, unfortunately they're everywhere. Look it up on the website. You know, what is it? I can't remember, whatever that website is. You look up and you find out that like 10 out of your 20 neighbors are fucking child molesters. I don't get it. But I don't think like everybody else. But anyone listening, don't think that it's normal to think like that. It is not. It is bad. It's evil. It causes a lot of grief, a lot of negative energy, and it makes me angry. However, if you want to listen to music and have music drive you through your day, I'm cool with that. I just need you to explain it a little bit. Like, do you think it's a little crazy that you listen to it all day?
No. And then let me just ask you this. So it doesn't affect my work. It actually makes it better, okay? It doesn't affect my relationship. And I contribute to the music industry, and I get a lot of enjoyment from it. So what's bad about it?
No, I'm not saying that anything is bad about it. I'm just saying, why? Because personally, when I have the option, I will very often listen to talk radio. There used to be a talk radio station here in L.A. that just went out. Unfortunately, it was 24 hours of talk radio. And then also when I was in Orlando, there was a talk radio station where I lived before L.A. I listened to that a lot. Funny shows, or where they're debating a topic, or just listening to people call in, listen to how stupid, some of the callers are, or how smart they are, whatever. I enjoyed that more than listening to a song that I either didn't like or a song that I liked, but I've heard it like over and over and over and over again. I'm not above that. I do, put music on, at certain times. but I just think that a large percentage of the population have music play an incredibly large part of their life, and I just want to open that up and think about it and talk about it, because it's just a thing. It's not everything, right?
It isn't everything, and there have been times when I've used it as escape, you know that, so I mean, I can tell you that for sure. Like if there's a lot going on in my mind that I don't want to think about, I'll put the headphones on and turn the music up loud. I don't know if that's very good, but that's
and then you might even sing. So. People that aren't even singers think that they're singers.
No, I don't do that. I
don't know. If you're alone in the shower, ever?
I do. Yeah, every now and then, but I'm not ever really alone ever.
People, how often do you pretend you're a wrestler and just, like throw a couple of elbows while you're in there? You don't do that.
Oh, I do that. I do too.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I bet. I stand corrected. All right.
I still do.
I want to go to Harry Slash, another musician, and get his opinion on this, because obviously music is a huge part of Harry Slash's life. How you doing tonight, Harry?
Hey, what's happening? I can give your audience a perspective on the difference between you and Sonia musically.
Okay.
Because I know you guys really well. I was able to teach Sonia how to play a guitar over the phone, play some Zeppelin songs by just describing what to do. And I was in the car riding with you one time, and I think Jimi Hendrix was on, and I made a comment about how great the guitar sound was, and you said, which one's the guitar?
There you go.
Okay, which one is making which is the guitar sound? And I broke it down for you.
Dude, I do not get music. Like when people are talking, they're like, oh, it has like this real deep soul funk to it. I'm like, what? No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I have no idea what deep soul funk is. I don't know. I don't know what dead punk reggae jazz is. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's something that I never paid a whole lot of attention to. I was in the high school band we did a tryout in 5th grade at the end of the year, so then I was in the band from 6th, 7th, 8th. I believe in 9th grade I quit. I played the drums or percussion, which meant bells, xylophone, cymbals, triangle, all that crap. And I never felt like I was extremely well gifted at it. And it was just something that seems like so long ago that it's funny to me that I even did that.
Well, with you, I've noticed you like music, but you don't know, you can't point out why you like a particular song. You just like it.
I have to hear a song probably 15 times before I ever start to hear the words to it. I'm always asking Sonia, what are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? Because I don't get it. I don't know why, but it's if my brain isn't keeping up with the pace of the beat or what, but it sounds, like they're not speaking English. I don't get all the, yes. A lot of times, I'll be like, wow, you really like this song? And she's like, forget it. I'll turn it. I got a lot of credit undeservingly, because I really don't deserve it, from the fans for being, really tasteful in music. And I think it's because I attached myself to Pantera in the ECW. See, that's the thing. I came into ECW, and I was using the song that I used to use when I wrestled at Universal Studios for Eddie Mansfield, the old IWF. Something they put together on a tape. It was Joe Satriani.
Okay, yeah.
Right, Lords of Karma, I think it was called, and it was really, looking back at it, it was pretty gay, I think it's in a James Bond movie or something, but I came in ECW with that, and then I heard this commercial. White Zombie was coming to town, and they had Pantera with them, and I heard this song, and they were going, respect, walk, and it was like I just had this match with Sabu, the respect match was coming up because I didn't shake his hand or whatever, and I really liked the song. I said, hey, Paul, you don't care if I change my music, do you? And he said, nah, and that got me over so much, and people loved that song so much. It added so much support, from the fans, but now they have me pegged, as like a hard rocker or someone that knows a lot about music, and I really don't. I'm the furthest thing from an expert on music.
Now, I can give you my opinion as to why it's such a big part of our lives. Music predates the written language. Back in the days when cavemen were hunting, in the earliest days of society, they were banging on rocks and making rhythms, but they weren't writing words.
That's so insane, but I know it's true.
Yeah, so it's something that's, I believe, inherent within our DNA, within our very existence as descendants from the first early man.
Now, you really believe that? That's just like a pot advocate saying, you know, there's a sensor in our brain. Its only function is to receive cannabinoids. It seems like its only function in our brain, so we're actually meant to consume cannabis, and that's why it's on the planet for us. That's kind of what it sounds like. You're saying like that's like that was pre-planned, programmed into us, huh?
No, it's that it's been a part of human nature and a part of human existence since early man. You can go to like some uncharted island in the South Pacific and find some tribe who's still, you know, they're still living in, you know, the first century. They have no technology, they have no language, they have language, no communications, no form of money or anything like that, but they have music. You know, in their tribal ceremonies, there's music and religion. When you go to church, you know, the priest isn't just saying the words, he's singing.
Dude, I think that's so funny, too. That's something I always bring up, you know, is why does God want us to stand up and sing all the time? Apparently, God really likes music.
What happened to Janet this morning?
Hey, Officer X.
What's
Says
up?
he doesn't even know we're on. Now we're eavesdropping on him.
Yeah, what's up?
Officer, hey, are you with us?
I'm with you.
Officer X, motherfucker!
I'm with you. What's up, bro?
Dude, okay, so you're cruising in your police car, and you got to pay attention. You're looking left, you're looking right. You want to make sure you don't get busted with the prostitute in your car. Just joking. But you don't listen to music while you're working, do you?
Talk radio.
Yeah. What about when you're working out?
I don't really need music then. If it's on, it's on. But, I mean, I kind of like to feel shit. You know what I mean? I kind of like to have my brain in tune to what my body's doing.
That's it. Thank you, Officer X. I believe that's what it is for me. I think when you put on music, especially if it's something that you've already listened to 1,000 times, it's kind of like turning your brain off. Like Nikki had said, she uses it to escape. It does that. A lot of times I feel like my brain's more productive. That's why I listen to talk radio or something. It's like I want to stay in tune. I want to try and grow from it. And basically, you know, I mean, listening to the music is kind of like telling your brain to take a nap, maybe, right?
Well, I mean, with the working out, I think you cheat yourself if you listen to the music because you're not, your mind-muscle connection's not there if you're listening to some nonsense. I mean, take a bike ride and listen to your Walkman for the whole hour, and then think about when you stop, what did you see? You'll have no clue. Then do it without the radio. You remember the whole ride.
Dude, that is so interesting, and now I think that you're just as odd as me, if not odder, and I appreciate that.
Impossible.
You're not an otter. You're more like a beaver.
Bro, you got more problems than a math book. I'm nowhere near your level.
I beg your pardon. Well,
but think
dude,
about this for a second. I mean, if you try stretching with music on, it doesn't work.
Well, you guys are talking about a particular activity that requires focus and concentration because I know a lot of people that work out, some do and don't listen to music. I don't, you know, but others, they say they get pumped up and they go about it harder because they're not realizing how fast they're running or how much weight they're lifting. Their mind is taken away from it, so they're getting the workout without focusing on the pain.
Yeah, but you
got that's a good point, too.
Thank you.
I guess whatever gives you energy, you know.
Football players are notorious for listening to like badass music before going on the field. You know, just to psych them up and pump them up. You know, there are football teams that listen to Van Halen in the locker room just to get them get their blood pumping. So they go out there, they hit harder, they run faster. You know, it's part of everybody's life for a reason. You know, it psychs you up. It can infect your mood. It can affect the people around you. There's just so many reasons why it's there.
No, I agree with you, Harry. You're 100% right, Harry. I agree with that. But I mean, when I need to concentrate, try reading newspaper, leaving music in the background. I won't remember what I read.
Well, I agree with you because I'm not a Walkman iPod person. I've never owned either one because I want to know what people behind me are saying, what people in front of me are doing. I want to be aware of my surroundings.
You're a city guy.
Yeah.
You know what it is, though? Today, for instance, I'm out in front of a college doing a traffic deal, and all the kids got to walk to the parking lot by me, right? These fucking kids today are so simple. Every one of them's either talking into a Bluetooth or listening to a Walkman, and they're socially retarded. I agree. You know, they're socially
retarded?
Yep, 100%.
Officer X, motherfucker!
The people in the world have gotten so simple.
I can't imagine it. Like when I ride my bike at Venice Beach, it's like an obstacle course. I'm zigging and zagging. I'm passing people. I'm trying to not hit people that are walking across and people I'm passing and oncoming traffic. And if I had headphones on listening to music, in that case, I know it would be way more difficult for me. I'd be tuned out. And it'd be like being deaf, really, because I'd be that tuned out of what's going around me, you know. However, I appreciate
what a great RVD TV episode.
You know what? It's gonna be, and it was supposed to be a long time ago. I have a lot of episodes that I have not gotten to yet. You know, I have a lot of people offering me, hey, have you thought about doing a show on this? How about this? How about this? Truth is, I have a ton of ideas. Still, I have a bunch of episodes lined up. Even after doing it every week, I still have a bunch of episodes that I haven't gotten to. And they're fun episodes, and I look forward to doing them. And little by little, I knock them off the list. Other shit comes up. This week, for the first time ever, we did something huge at RobVanDam.com. You know what we did, Officer X?
Naked Twister with Dave and Medium Rock.
So, that did not happen. For the first time ever, all the full-length episodes of RVD TV are completely, totally free at RobVanDam.com. So everybody go there because I'm blowing my website up. I want to get huge numbers, a lot of traffic. Go there, click the advertisers because we got to show them we're worthy. And there's no catch, no credit card, no gimmick. It's all free now, so there is no more pay RVD TV. It's all these episodes. Which, by the way, I got a bunch of callers. I'm going to go to you really quick. But while I'm talking about this, I am also going to show you a big list that I came up with of wrestlers that have appeared on RVD TV so far. And there's a lot of them, and I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot of people, but fuck them. They're not here. And if they are here, sorry, but they're and also we have to include the drunk Irish wrestlers, the wrestlers from Japan, wrestlers from Portugal, and in the background, and all kinds of shit. But the following wrestlers, anyway, that I can come up with have directly contributed. Look for these on RVD TV. Just in case any of you are wrestling fans, go to RobVanDam.com, watch RVD TV for free, and then hit the forum board. Let me know what you thought. Give me your feedback. Look for these wrestling personalities. Ready for this huge list? Ready? Batista, Eric Bischoff, Rene Dupree, Mick Foley, Godfather, Bret the Hitman Hart, John Heinrich, Christy Hemme, Scotty Too Hottie, Samoa Joe, Kid Cash, Honky Tonk Man, Shelly Martinez, Chris Masters, Justin McCauley, Joey Mercury, Trevor Murdoch, Rey Mysterio, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Chris Nowinski, Harley Race, Raven, Sabu, Sean Stasiak, Booker T, Warrior, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and X-Pac, just to name a few. All these guys have contributed to RVD TV. We got some kick-ass episodes on there. Check it out, Officer X. You're a regular watcher. You've gone there a bunch, but everyone listening to this radio show is now going to go there because I'm just starting to promote it. I'm starting to do some interviews, getting the word out. I have no doubt I'm going to get 5 times, 10 times, 100 times the traffic I got right now at RobVanDam.com, and that's what I want. That's what I want. So we're going to always be upgraded. We're going to put a chat room at RobVanDam.com. It's going to be pretty awesome. Dan from Chicago, you, sir, are next on RVD Radio. What up, Dan?
What's up, Rob? It's a pleasure talking to you. I met you a couple times out here, one time out here in Great America. You and Candice Michelle did an autograph session, and you were nice. It was so funny. My wife was talking more to Candace, and I was talking more to you, so I don't know what that says about me.
Oh, I don't know. You might want to get that checked out. But
no.
A quick little story. Even though I got a bunch of callers. Thank you for waiting. But let me tell this real quick story. I swear it's over in 30 seconds. I met Candace that day, and it was a one-day trip going into Six Flags or whatever, signing some autographs, coming back home. Candace had all these bags and I didn't know who she was, and we had to wait while her bags came on the baggage claim, and it was early in the morning, and I was so angry. I was in such a horrible, irritated mood. I was like, oh my God, this diva needs like 4 bags to do a 2-hour autograph signing. And anyway, I jumped the gun on that one. It was just like I was I don't know, it was early in the morning, and I hated my job anyway, but had a great day. Found out she was staying for a week because her family lived there, so, put my foot in my mouth. And she was so sweet, and she was beautiful, and I was so glad to meet her and had a great time. And all the fans were great, too, so glad to talk to you again.
Yeah, I love my iPod. I listen to music and talk radio and, of course, RVD radio on my iPod. So if I don't have my iPod with me and music with me all day at work, I freak out. I don't like it. Like one day I forgot it, and I contemplated on driving half hour back to go get it, but I thought I'd get in trouble for leaving work just to go get my iPod, and I was in a bad mood all day because I didn't have my music or my talk radio.
Wow. Well, okay, so that becomes, I think in that situation, maybe it's because it's part of your routine. I'm an indulger of life, so I have a routine, and I do my routine. Like when I get up in the morning, and I have my coffee and my doobie and everything I do, it's all like my routine. I'm spoiled. I spoil myself, and if something is out of order, something's not there, it's going to kind of fuck me up a little bit. But the actual, like, what you look forward to when you listen to the music, do you listen to it to set certain moods that you're hoping to achieve?
Pretty much, yes. And with the, like I said, I listen to talk radio a lot as well. I like to download all the wrestling iPod, shows into my iPod and your show, and it just calms me down, and I'm in a better mood when I'm listening to it.
Right on, dude. Appreciate the call, and also, now when you download it on the iPod, that means you can listen to RVD radio like whenever you want, right?
Pretty much. That's what I do. All the
cool.
time.
All right, Dan. Well, have a great night, and listen to the rest of the show. I'm going to put you back on hold and go on to Michael Porter.
RVD, my friend. How are you?
I am excellent. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good today. I took the puppies for their vaccinations, preparing them for their trips to Connecticut.
Dude, you gotta love the constant updates with Pepper and the puppies, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of updates, I've got a very, very special guest on Michael Porter's Wrestle Shoot this Sunday. Take a wild guess on who it might be.
Let me see. Let's see. Sunday, you said very special.
RVD, motherfucker!
I'm gonna go with Rob Van Dam.
Exactly. Yes, Rob Van Dam will be making a return appearance to Michael Porter's Wrestle Shoot this Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and you can check us out. I hope you will all join us. I'd like to have Officer X call in. I'd like to have everybody call in, all the regular callers here on RVD Radio. I'd like to have you all call in. I will
Is that
say
this Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday.
And what's the time again?
11 a.m. Pacific.
Right. All right. I think that's going to probably be right before we go to this baby birthday or something we got going on Sunday. So cool. Help me get the word out on RVD TV, Michael, because there's no catch to it, and I know for a fact this is what the world is going to be watching. I got huge cameos. I got awesome episodes, and the feedback that I get, it's always so awesome. Like people that watch RVD TV, they send me shit like this right here is up at robvandam.com from Munder. He says, love the show, Rob. Most other reality shows are hit or miss each week, but every RVD TV episode is genuine and entertaining to watch. Dude, I love it when I get feedback like that, and I get a lot like that. That people have watched the shows and tell me I've helped their marriages, I've helped them grow to be better people, and it just feels really good. It feels really good, and I enjoy doing this. So you watch. My website, robvandam.com, is about to blow the fuck up. If I had a sound bite right now, I'd do that, but I don't. I need Bruce Jingles to do that for me.
Rob, I have to admit, Rob, I'm a better person just for talking with you so often.
Well, that's a very strong thing to say, and I know that you mean it sincerely, so I definitely appreciate that. That validates my existence, Michael Porter. Let's talk about music for a second. I appreciate the interview and you helping me get the word out, too, plus anything else you want to talk about. So how much of your day is music, Michael Porter?
I listen to music quite a bit. I've uploaded a lot of songs for on my Wrestle Shoot radio show. I listen to music during the day sometimes, and of course on Friday and Saturday nights I go to my local watering hole and I sing karaoke. I've been an entertainer, a singer-entertainer, since I've been 21 years old. And this coming January, I will be 59 years old. So,
congratulations.
Well, I've been, well, thank you. I've been singing, in school. I sang in Glee Club, boys chorus, mixed chorus, a cappella choir. So I have to say that I do love music. I like all types of music. There are some forms of music I cannot get a good grasp.
Would you like to cut us maybe a little sample of some Britney Spears right now?
Well, the only thing I like about Britney is
her ass. No, I'm sorry.
I can't think about what I like about Britney.
Oh, you're not a big Britney fan. You know what?
Actually, I do like Britney. I think she's a good entertainer. I think that she had to be pretty good to put up with.
She turned her back on the fans. She said, "Fuck you, fans. Fuck everybody. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to be a mama. I'm going to go with this loser, even though nobody in the world thinks it's a good idea. Fuck all of you." And boom, it backfired on her. Her life is fucked up. So she says, "Hi, everybody. Will you take me back?" That's what I think. That's my personal opinion.
Well, she's made some bad decisions, but I think we've all made some bad decisions from time to time.
Indeed, and we can all forgive, and, it becomes part of a colorful history one day, but right now, while we're going through this history, that's the point that I'm at with her.
Yeah. Oh, that's totally understandable. Like I said, she's got good points and bad points, but hopefully she will live and learn and grow up and mature as she gets a little bit older and...
All that. All right. Michael, I'm going to call Jerri Manthey right now because too late, I'm going to miss her. Everyone else that called, please hold the line. We'll be right with you. Jerri Manthey.
16th Street, but I can drive to you.
Hey, Harry Slash.
Hello?
Shut up, or I'll put you on mute. Jerri Manthey.
Yes?
What's up, hottie?
Hi.
You're on RVD Radio.
Hold on, let me read.
God, it's been way too long.
Dude, I know. I haven't seen you in, forever. We used to sign autographs together. Everybody remembers when my knee was injured, and I did a bunch of autograph signings that year, and I was very fortunate enough to often be signing next to Jerri Manthey, who I instantly took a very strong liking to. You're so cool. Glad to have you on the show.
Oh, it's nice to be on. Thank you.
Everything good with you?
Oh, I can't complain. Life likes to throw some punches at me, but I'm punching back still, so it's all good.
It throws them at everybody, definitely. Those punches, the ones that you're dodging are hitting some of us too, so that's definitely the way life goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Jerri and I have had a little bit of conversation, a little spiritually, because she was also a fan of the Celestine Prophecy, so I was able to connect on that level. And that's really cool when you meet a chick that's into that stuff. Jerri, you've invited me a couple times out to your performances when you were with your band. Are you still with your band?
No, we broke up. Unfortunately, the lead singer came down with LSD. Are you familiar with that disease?
No, isn't that acid, LSD? What the fuck?
Unless you're talking about a lead singer, then it's lead singer disease.
Oh, that was you, wasn't it? I thought you were the lead singer.
No, I did background vocals, hand percussion, djembe. I spun fire, and I danced.
Aha. Okay. Well, cool. That's why you're a perfect candidate for tonight's topic. This is something I wanted to do for the last couple of years. I don't know why I'm just now getting around to it. I always wanted to do this on video camera for RVD TV, and I always had you. I had Jerri Manthey in mind, and for some reason I always had Little Maxo in mind too. He's a friend of mine. He was like this little 8-year-old rapper. Because I want to get your perspectives on something that I bring to the table to talk about tonight, Jerri. It's about music. It's about music. I personally am like the last person you would ever find in a band. Like, I think I'm musically retarded. Like, when people ask me, when people ask me for my opinion on music, I laugh at them. I'm like, are you serious? That's like asking me about fashion. You know, like if those pants go with that shirt. I don't know. I'm a guy, but with music. And I listen to it sometimes. You know, sometimes I'm in the mood to listen to some something really heavy when I'm working out. Sometimes I listen to it when I'm driving, but I usually prefer talk radio if it's a good talk radio show when I'm driving. And I think that's something that sets me apart from the majority. We're talking about music tonight, and is it a necessity? Because it feels to me like it's everywhere. It's not just a thing. You listen to music when your alarm clock goes off in the morning. You listen to it when you're doing your hair. You listen to it on your drive to work. You know, you might even listen to it at work. Your phone rings. It's got a musical tone. Why is music absolutely everywhere, Jerri?
You know, I think it's something that everyone can connect to, and it kind of draws us all together. I mean, it's a commonality, right? I know myself, I cannot get anything done if I don't have music playing. Like, I've actually tested the theory out. I've gotten up in the morning, not put on any music, and I find myself just kind of dragging around the house and maybe not in the best of mood, whatever, but the second I put some music on, I become productive, and I feel like my energy level is higher and my mood is higher, and I know I personally can't live without music.
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like you think you're addicted to it. It sounds like a drug.
You know what? We all got to have our vices, and if mine is music, I think I'm doing all right.
Okay, but I have heard a lot of people explain it and make it sound like a drug. I remember when I was a real little kid, in high school, but there was this other kid, and he gave me this VHS tape that was it was some special that was done on rock music and its relationship to Satanism, and it freaked me out as a kid. They were playing the songs backwards. I'm sure a lot of the listeners remember if you play Another One Rides the Bus backwards, it says something, and then all the satanic symbols, the lightning bolt, you know, and AC/DC, and it's the S and Kiss. They just had so many examples, and it freaked me out. But they would do interviews with Jim Morrison. I remember he explained it like a drug. He said when he'd start singing that something comes over him and it takes over, and you know, their point for the purpose of the show was that it was the devil that was doing it. But I kind of wondered, I mean, can music, is it possible that it controls us?
I don't know if it controls you. I don't think anything in life controls you unless you choose to make it a controlling factor. But as far as music, you know, and the inspiration that you get from music being from the devil, that's just silly to me. I mean, because I know personally when I'm on stage performing, honestly, there's just no feeling like that. It's instant gratification. You know, you've got people that are turned on by the music and moved by it, and you know, if you could be part of creating music that makes people get up out of their seats and dance and smile, I mean, I don't see how anyone could ever look at that and think it's coming from the devil.
Right. Well, the whole idea of the devil seems silly to me now at this point in my life. But yeah, now you make it sound like performing. That sounds to me like when I'm in the ring and I go hit Rolling Thunder, bam, and hit my opponent, and I turn to the crowd and I do a bow, and everyone's like, yeah. I mean, I get that. Obviously, that's something. Yeah, I get that. You get energy out of it. It's cool, but it seems to have bled over into every other aspect of life. Who's trying to talk over me? Officer X, you got something to say?
No, I'm enjoying listening to you guys.
Okay. We got a bunch of callers that are on the line, Jerri. I don't know if you got some time to hang out for a minute or if you got to go. But
sure.
What's Jerri's website?
JerriManthey.com. Very simple. Check it out.
Check it out right now. JerriManthey. Check it out right now. Look at her beautiful pictures. she says she's got a little time, so I'm going to go to Lenny from Maryland. What up, Lenny?
Oh, hey, Rob Van Dam.
Hey, man, thanks for calling tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Holy crap, I'm with you.
Hey, you're with me, and you're also with the lovely Jerri Manthey for the moment, and also Officer X, Harry Slash, a whole bunch of calls. Hey, have you ever heard of Harry Slash, Jerry?
Nah, I never heard of him.
No.
That's a pretty funny name, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you both.
That's wrong.
Harry must be on mute because he's not saying anything.
I'm
All right,
here,
well,
Rob.
listen, Lenny, we're talking about music. Is that a big part of your day?
Yeah, I'm at church, we were talking about that. Yeah. It said, like, it's, like, possessed by the devil and crap. Like, the devil gets
That's
in
bullshit, right?
Well, like, when you think about it, it is, but, like, you spiritually have to think about it like that. But,
Well, does it have a spiritual power? Because a lot of people, I believe, think that it does, and I'm not sure myself, but does it actually have, like, a spiritual power, the music? Just like Harry said earlier, we had music before we even had a written language, and they use it to communicate, and they use it through, Bruce Jingles is calling my cell phone right now, like he doesn't know I'm does it, and you know, when it comes to church, the preacher's singing, he wants everyone to stand up and sing. When we picture angels, they're always singing or playing the harp or something. I don't know, I mean, is music spiritual?
Well, kind of. Like, if you listen to this one Jay-Z song, he goes 666, murder, murder, Jesus. If that's not the devil, I don't know what that is. Like,
Jerry, what do you say to that? What do you say to
Well, I don't know. I don't know
YouTube and
anything
stuff.
about what he's talking about.
It's on YouTube and stuff.
Jerry's hot.
It's on YouTube? Oh,
Yeah.
if it's on YouTube, it must be real then.
Yeah.
All right, so Officer X, you're looking at Jerry's pictures right now?
Jerry's hot.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, RVD?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a question for you about wrestling and stuff.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, is it possible that you and Sabu will ever come back to ECW and teach you how extreme it is? Because, like, right now, it's just like playing crappy, man. It's not even
Right.
extreme.
Well, never say never. We don't have any plans of it, but Sabu and I still do wrestle and tag team overseas. In fact, we got a AWR tour coming up November 12th. I'll be gone for a full month doing England, France, Germany, Romania area. And, you know, maybe, you know, that door is always open. It's always a possibility. And I did talk to Sabu about, you know, just thinking about it recently, thinking about, you know, the goods and the bads of it, you know. So maybe, Lenny, is that where you think we should go?
Yeah, you guys should go to ECW because, like, if they say it's extreme championship wrestling, I don't see anything extreme about that. Like, you guys don't have any hardcore matches.
I agree. I'm not sure that we could change it. As hardcore as we are, we would be totally held back. Nikki Heyman, what up?
Semi-sure, what's going on?
Say hi to Jerri Manthey.
Jerry, good to meet you there. How you doing?
Meet you too.
Awesome. So Officer X was just looking at Jerry's pictures online and stuff, and he didn't really get a chance to give us feedback. She's hot, huh?
Oh, yeah. Survivor, that's quite an accomplishment. You got a nice website.
Dude, yeah, and she's been that's probably why I want to get her on RVD TV so bad, to offset some of the testosterone that fills it up.
Yeah. Jerry certainly doesn't have a face for radio like yourself.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
On that note, Nikki Heyman, music, big part of your day. Is it necessary? What's up?
I don't listen to music as much during the day. I'm kind of forced to listen to music when I'm working. If I'm going on a long road trip, I pack music. But you know, you keep saying, well, you know, you're here to say the song 10,000 times. I'm really bad about having to hear a song over and over again. So I had in my car for a time one of the radio in there actually had a USB port, so I get a one of those little thumb drives, those little jump drives.
Yep.
It'd be like a 2 gig, and I could put I put enough songs on one that I got all the way to and halfway back from Chicago before I heard a song twice.
And you use it to set certain moods that you're trying to reach, to get you through times, to steer your focus off something, to get through, to get by, or to pacify you. What do you use it for?
I use it on the road to keep me awake coming back from shows, and on the way out to keep me from that 1,000-yard stare. It's just a great way to get your mind moving, doing other things. I let it play with my imagination. I was raised in the MTV generation, but I looked at the music videos and said, that's not at all what I was thinking when I hear that song. I'm thinking of something else. Michael Jackson, God love him, God got him, had some pretty trippy stuff, and I'm like, okay.
You know, the power of music, it's pretty fucking powerful, because how many of us go through the day singing stupid commercial jingles that are in our head?
Oh, good Lord.
I haven't done that in a while.
How about, for me, like, this is a West Coast thing, but Jack in the Box, they always have some funny commercials, but for the longest time, just in the middle of the day, I would just blurt out, mini sirloin burgers. You know that song? Jerry knows it. You probably don't know it on the East Coast because you don't have Jack in the Box, but mini sirloin burgers. Ha!
The one that always gets me is Sports Chalet. We'll take it to.
Oh yeah, a buddy of mine does this. I saw him the other night at the TNA show, which I'm sure we'll get around to talking about too. But a buddy of mine does this one again on the West Coast. This is just for me and Jerry. But get it at Galpin, F-150. Get it at Galpin, exhibition. It's funny.
Oh, Lord.
Galpin is a car lot out here. He does this song to it, and every time I call him, I sing that to him. Every time. Correct.
I think one of the things that music definitely does is it can help you get through some really rough moments in your life, but it can also make rough moments pretty tough. Like, when you break up with somebody and, like, your favorite song or, like, the song your favorite song comes on.
Dude, you remind me of 100 years ago when that song would come on, Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Everybody had an ex telling them, this song reminds me of you. It makes me cry. Remember that song? Come on. Don't make me sing it.
Don't sing off. Please don't sing.
Nothing compares to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, my. Don't quit your day job, Rob.
RVD, motherfucker!
Nice.
All right. Let me go to Super Oprah. Super Oprah. Interesting name. What up, Super Oprah? You're on RVD Radio.
Excuse me. How you doing, Robbie?
I think I'm doing okay. I'm not so sure right now, man. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm okay, Robbie. Guess what? Oh my God, you're talking about this wrestling and all this working out. Let me tell you what I like listening to when I work out. I love getting on the Stairmaster, and I love listening to Miley Cyrus to climb. It gets my blood pumping. Oh my God, it is awesome.
Nothing like that, penis breath.
Penis breath? And RVD, you know what? Me and my girl, Nikki Heyman. Yes, I do know Nikki.
What? Oh, here we go.
Hello, Nikki. How you doing? I'll see you this weekend.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Oh, RVD, I just want to tell you, I think that I am a better wrestler than you are.
I have a feeling
Don't go there.
Dude, I have a feeling that when you're listening to music, that you're like in the gym doing aerobics with big leg warmers on. Is that possible?
Oh, it's very possible. You should see me in the gym with the men. I'm a tall black woman with thick legs, and I got all my sweet juices flowing down there.
Officer X, this sounds like a case for you. I'm tagging out, brother.
Officer X, you got something to say?
He might have hung up.
No, I'm here.
Oh, man, he does that at the worst times. He just leaves the fucking show.
Hey, RVD, you know we should get some Britney Spears on and smoke a fat one.
Dude, she doesn't like that, and she used to be a fat one, but she doesn't like that. She made a big deal about it on stage, and said, keep this shit away from me.
I don't want to talk to these cocksuckers, but you have to.
Oh, excuse me. So, this Jerry girl, I seen your pictures. You look all right, but you don't have that on me. Your boobs look fake.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I got the real double D. I mean, they look okay. I got the real DVDs. Yours just look a little, you know, they alright, but they're not like mine.
Put the movie back in here. Tell me more, Michael Douglas.
Well,
I mean, they just so much.
Awesome. All right, well, listen, Super Oprah, thanks for the call. I got a bunch of other callers, too. But, you know, speaking of Jerri Manthey, Jerri, I don't want you to feel hostage. Whenever you got to go, let us know that you got to go. But if you got anything to plug first, let's hear it.
Okay.
Anything to plug?
You know what? No, not quite yet, but soon I will be able to let you know what I've been up to. But,
that's cool. Jerri does acting, singing, and modeling, whatever.
Yeah, go to my website. I'd like to think that it's updated enough.
Cool. So I was not kicking you off, by the way, but I just know that you wanted me to call you by 7, so I didn't want you to feel like you were just stuck hanging on there now. So give me your status. Are you staying or going?
Oh.
You know what? I think I'm probably going to go. I've got to go start making dinner. But
right
I just thank you so much for having me on the show. And anytime, seriously, I want to get on some RVD TV. Are you still doing all that?
Absolutely. In fact, go to robvandam.com and check it out because we just the other day we set it all to free because I want to blow my website up so there's no more having to create an account with a credit card and all that. You just go there. There's I got almost 100 episodes now, Jerri, and definitely I want to get you in one soon. And it's been too long since I've seen you. Thank you very much for being on the show. It was a lot of fun because you're fun.
It was. I look forward to seeing you again.
Awesome. Okay, enjoy dinner and have a great night, Jerri Manthey.
Bye, RVD.
She's so cool.
Am I on?
Oh, what was that, Nikki Heyman?
First of all, I'm going to apologize for Super Oprah, and I'm going to kick his butt on Saturday.
Wait, hold on now, because he's still here, and I got to take him off mute so he can defend himself. Super Oprah, we were just told, that you were going to get your butt kicked. You got any feelings on that?
I'm going to get my butt kicked, Nikki. Come on now, girl. You know you can't handle all this delicious chocolate.
Well, no, I can't start anyway. I'm a manager.
Yeah, you are a manager, but I'm the real deal, baby. Hey, Rob, a quick question for you, though. Do you know how Tim Chismar is doing?
Tim Chismar is doing well as far as I know. It's been about 2 weeks since I've talked to him, which is weird because I usually hear from him every couple of days. But unless something happened to him that I don't know about, he's doing awesome. He might even call in tonight.
Okay, because I haven't, talked to him in about a month or so, which is also weird.
All right, Super Oprah. Well, listen, I'm going to go to Tomiko. Am I saying that right? Tomiko?
Yes, you are.
Awesome. What up, Tomiko? Welcome to RVD Radio.
Thank you. It's actually the first show that I'm listening to because actually I have my own online radio show, too, here on Blog Talk Radio.
Go ahead and plug it.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and plug it. Where can everybody find it if they want to listen to Tomiko?
It's blogtalkradio.com/Tomiko's Lounge. The whole entire title is Tomiko's Late Night Lounge. So it's at 11 o'clock tonight. This is my second show I'm going to be doing, actually, so it should be fun.
Right on. Okay. Well, listen, go ahead and help us out a little bit with tonight's topic. We're talking about music. I don't consider myself as musically driven as most people. There definitely are songs that I like, and hey, I like that song, and I look forward to hearing them. And, I'm not like totally deaf to it. I'm definitely not a hater, but I don't really go overboard with it. Sonia, she gets upset at me sometimes because she looks at my iPhone and there's only like 1 or 2 songs in there, and both of them she's put on there for me. I don't go through, need to download music or listen to it at my own beck and call. It's not that important to me. But I'm in the minority there. What about you, Tamika? What do you think about it? Music, big part of your day?
Yeah, because you know what? I've listened to music since, for as long as I can remember, that must have been like, 4, 5, 6 years old maybe? Because I just turned 24 this past June. But, I've listened to music my whole life. I even remember at one point, this is an embarrassing memory actually, but in the supermarkets when they would play the music, I have a younger sister, so it's just me and my sister, but when we would go to the supermarkets, this is when we were younger, every time they'd be playing the music, almost every hour we went to, we were just dancing and whatever. Even some of the other shoppers were just looking like, oh, that's cute. And I look back at it now, I was like, God, I was so silly. Like, I just, the thing is, like, you can laugh at me if you want. I still love the Spice Girls. I still love Backstreet Boys. NSYNC, I like them, but not as much. So, yeah, I mean, and I still listen to some of the old stuff I used to listen to. I listen to some of the new stuff that they plug in every half hour on these, on like D100 and all this stuff.
There you go. All right, so I think we can get our answer out of that lengthy response. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
So appreciate it. Everybody can listen to her call at 11. Stay on and listen to the show if you would. I have another guest that I want to go grab right now, and he is from the Kotton Mouth KIngs.
What up? What up?
What's up, Pacelika?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing awesome. Are you coughing? You coughing one up?
Oh yeah. Having a nice little vape session.
Right on. I'm gonna turn my vape on right now. That's a good idea. So, dude, what's up for this weekend? That smoke out. I'm gonna come to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You're not there Saturday and Sunday, are you?
No, it's actually Friday and Saturday, and we're there on Saturday.
Okay, cool. I'm coming on Saturday. Do you want to plug it? You want to let people know where it is? San Manuel, right?
Yeah, San Manuel Amphitheater, I guess it's called. It's old Glen Helen out in the IE. It's a smoke out. It's got everybody on it. It's got the Kotton Mouth KIngs. It's got Cypress Hill. It's got Method Man and Redman. It's got Sublime. It's got Pennywise. It's got Big B. It's got, Bad Brains, Deftones, Slipknot. It's going to be off the chain.
Damn, is everybody there like on different days, or is Saturday the day to go?
Well, all those bands I named right there are on Saturday. On Friday, they're going to be like the Goody Mob, and a lot of the hip hop acts will be on the Friday night. The Ghetto Boys, the Goody Mob. Cypress will be performing their whole Black album from top to bottom, from what I hear. Of course, that will always be amazing. Shout out to Cypress Hill for throwing out the smoke out. Glad to be back doing it. Glad it's back.
Fuck yeah. Dude, that's awesome. And I got an invite from MPP in my email, too, so Marijuana Policy Project will be there as well. All these, everybody playing, and it's a smoke out, and I'm sure fundraising is attached to it because MPP's there. I still got to get all the specific details, but I almost forgot about it. And bam, it's this weekend, and guess what? I'm free. I'm there.
There we are. We're performing at 7. Cheech and Charlie are performing at 4:20. They'll be, so it's going to be I'll be blazing a 63-gram joint, just for the day, just because it's a great day and a great celebration.
Dude, you've got me stoked. I can't wait now. This is going to be fucking awesome. So
yeah.
Yeah, all right. Hey, so Pac, tonight we're talking about music, and so I wanted to ask you to join us on this. And have you got a second real quick?
Oh, of course.
Okay, let me get this. Let me get Bruce Jingles, because this motherfucker will cry and hang up if I don't take his call real quick. He does it all the time. Bruce Jingles. Oh, maybe I can't get him yet until Nikki gets him. Is that the deal? All right, well, Nikki, just put Bruce Jingles.
Hey, you still got me?
Still got you. Dude, you totally powdered and left me hanging with Jerri, man.
No, I've been here the whole time, but you weren't fucking listening. Hey,
man, I have about 3,000 witnesses right now. We're asking you some questions, and you just totally weren't there for us, dude.
No, I was there. I've been there the whole time. Hey, listen, come out this weekend, www.legendsofthering.com. Officer X, Kimberly Page, and Matt Stryker at the convention.
Okay.
New Jersey.
There you go. And also on the line, I got Pacelika from Kotton Mouth KIngs, so I'm going to talk to you right after I say hi to Bruce Jingles. What up, motherfucker?
What's up, motherfucker?
Hey, you don't have a soundbite that says Bruce Jingles, motherfucker. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Be Sabu. Be
Sabu, motherfucker!
Bruce, are you going to the smoke out this weekend?
I'm trying to, dude. Are you going to go?
And I got Pacelika on from Kotton Mouth KIngs, and he was just talking about it. I can't wait now. I mean, before I was like going to try and make it. Now I can't wait.
Dude, dude, I want to go, but we're in a recession, and it'd have been perfect for me to go because my girlfriend's sick, so I could have boys' night out. But damn it, Kotton Mouth KIngs.
Well, I mean, maybe I might be able to do something for you there, Brucey Bruce.
Let's smoke out, dude. Let's do that shit.
Yeah, have you got a minute to hang out, Bruce, or you just
brother.
Tag in, out, or what's your deal?
Yeah, I got a minute.
Okay, cool. Hold on, because I wanted to ask Pacelika a question. We're talking tonight about music, and although I'm not a hater, of course, on music, I've gone to so many Kotton Mouth KIngs concerts, and definitely, I like the song I come out to the ring to, and there's a lot of music that I like, but I'm able to think outside the box and look at how much of the day music takes up, and it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. Your cell phone rings, you set your musical tone, you're probably listening to downloads on your phone anyway, you listen to it to motivate you at work or to exercise or to get through whatever you're getting through, and maybe you listen to it while you're getting ready, you listen to it, when your alarm clock goes off. We all listen to it in the car. Some people listen to music while they're going to bed at night. They got a little button on your radio that says sleep. You get 59 minutes of music. What, you do that?
I do.
You do that. So, Pacelika, I mean, he's made a career in the industry of music, so I thought he'd be a perfect guy to talk to about this. I'm probably an oddball because I'm not as musically motivated as most people. I often will listen to talk radio if I have an option, if it's a good talk radio show. I don't download music. I don't have an iPod. I'm looked at as being weird, but I turn it back on everybody else. What the fuck? Why does everybody have music all day long? Is it necessary, and is it possible it controls us?
I do believe that rhythm is the key to everything. If you look at anything that happens in the universe, there's a rhythm to it. So regardless of not, you can call it music or whatever you'd like, you are controlled by rhythm. Your heart beats to a rhythm, your brain patterns are to a rhythm, you breathe in a rhythm. So rhythm is just a natural part of life. It actually is the key to everything that exists.
Dude, so, I can't imagine getting any fucking deeper than you just did right there. I mean, that's like so deep. I need someone to throw me a rope and pull me out of this fucking hole.
That blows away my line of how music was invented before language.
Mhm. That was fucking good, man. And wow, what a point. So do you think even like beyond us as humans, do you think like the rotation of the planets and all that, I mean, could that be compared to a rhythm because it's a cycle or I mean,
of course. Its rhythm is its cycle, is what it does. Constantly our day is a rhythm. 24 hours. I mean, it's pretty much.
So then, that would make it of a divine energy, or of a spiritual nature, probably something that's bigger than life as we know it, or even the science can explain. Would that be correct?
Well, I could understand that. Yeah, I would go with that because it's obvious that everything it is that they discuss in even science, it has a certain rhythm to it. Whether it be the, whatever scientific shit they want to go for, the way the sun moves, the way our planets move around, the gravity, whatever, it all has the speed of light. That's a rhythm. That's, it's a certain rhythm. So it's just kind of, that's the key that they need to start figuring out more. Rhythm is kind of like the shit.
The rhythm is going to get you?
It already has you. It's not going to get you. It already has you.
Wow. Well, it's proven that music is a language, right? Isn't it proven that...
Is music a language, Puck?
Well, I would believe so. Rhythm is. You can definitely... If you did the Michael Jackson move anywhere in the world, they know you're doing the Michael Jackson move, right?
Amen.
Sure.
Dude, deepest, darkest Africa, somebody's looking and going, Michael Jackson, and then... everybody knew Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like it's just it's bigger than language. Definitely.
It is, man. It's amazing to me, to really look at it for what it is. And I mean, music is it's the soundtrack to life. All day long there's music, even if it's wind blowing in chimes, playing in the background, you couldn't escape music, I don't think, if you wanted to. I mean, you would have to be a Shaolin monk in some Buddhist temple and meditating, sitting on the floor, surrounded by emptiness, and you would probably still have some little jingle going on in your head.
Yeah, or you hear
their whole. That's a good example right there. They're martial arts.
Chaos. I got everybody talking at the same time. Boom, boom. Big battle royal on RVD radio.
Yeah, dropping the bows, dropping the bows, off the top rope. But no, I mean, even the Shaolin monks, what they do is based on rhythm. You know what I mean? They're martial arts alone. It's a rhythm in itself.
Dude, that's so true. That's so true. And just like, just like working a speed bag, I mean, it's all about repetitive motion. You get that rhythm in your and you get that rhythm when you're, I noticed that I was laughing at myself because I put up a speed bag in the RVD sauna, the new improved RVD sauna, after a car crashed through my old one. I have a speed bag in there so I can work out while I'm sweating because I'm cool like that. And I noticed, when I was hitting it, I was like, wow, it's all about the rhythm. Like to really get it down, it's about listening to it, bouncing and hitting that rebound. And it was like, I do have rhythm. I do.
You're like Steve Martin in The Jerk?
Dude, come on, I saw that when I was 4.
That's a good example of a movie that a lot of people that the popping field of dance copied because of the Bugs Bunny thing that he did, and the whole copy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, there's dancers that rely strictly on doing that same shit that he did in The Jerk. You know what I mean? And that Bugs Bunny did. It's just the basis of some dances. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. You know what I mean?
Dude, no, seriously. Like growing up, the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck taught me how to dance. It's fucking funny.
But if it's on point, it's on point.
It's on point, son.
If you can make your human body do what they're doing with the animated stuff at that rhythm, it's pretty freaky looking. That's why people are enthralled with rhythm.
Dude, I tried to do the flickety flackety floof from the classic Bugs Bunny when he's in the cave.
The spell, yeah.
Flickety flackety, and I fucking love that.
Bruce, how important is music to you? Like, is it necessary for you to prepare when you go on stage to do comedy? Do you listen to music to motivate you? Maybe when you're writing jokes, or do you pretty much need to not be listening to music?
I don't need to listen to music, but I like to be introduced by music. I like, like at the improv. You know how they do it at the improv. They don't play music anymore when they introduce you. So it sucks.
Oh, no music at all at the improv because of the rights to the artist, right?
Yeah. So it's
okay. Normally, it's a big part of the show. It's a big part of the presentation of any show. We watching a football game. You got the band out there, the marching band, jamming. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I mean, come on. We celebrate our birthday by singing "Happy Birthday, dear Brucey."
Oh God.
Yeah.
Brucey. Oh my God.
That and that's here's something too. People that aren't singers are sometimes singers. It's just a thing. Music, to me, it's whether you call it an art form or if you want to call it an outlet or if you want to call it a form of entertainment, whatever it is, it's kind of like just a thing. But I think it's the strongest thing of all things. Like I don't even know how you could classify it and what else you could put in equal classification with music. But let's say, like in school, it's a class. There's a music class or there's a history class, which, by the way, history is everywhere too, but that's different. Another show. But there's a music class, there's choir class, there's gym class, there's math class. Okay, if we can compare it to those, then it seems more like an option. But really, it bleeds over into every other thing, and it is everywhere, and it is like all awesome, it is all strong, all being. It is music, and so people that aren't wrestlers, with the exception of Nikki Starr, I don't think most of them sometimes pretend they're wrestlers. Maybe you goof around and you throw an elbow on your buddy and go, "Ugh!" That probably happens sometimes, especially with guys. But with music, whether it's standing in the shower, whether it's singing Happy Birthday, all of a sudden, hey, I'm a singer, I can sing, I can carry a tune. Why is that? Because obviously not everybody can do that. Why do they think they can?
Yeah. Actually, Rob, I think it's interesting that you bring up music and education. That goes all the way back to grade school with singing the alphabet, or, God forbid, Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, yeah, I love Schoolhouse Rock.
Well, I actually read the book that they did with the two gentlemen who started Schoolhouse Rock back in the late 60s, early 70s. It came from a simple complaint. One of their children wasn't doing very well in school, but he knew all the words to every Rolling Stones song.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be something there. And that's what brought it all about.
Was Schoolhouse Rock the little bill that was outside the steps of Congress that couldn't get in or something?
I'm just a bill. Guess I'm only a bill. And he's sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That or the old engineer, Conjunction Junction.
What's your function?
Function junction. What's your function? Conjunction.
Working on phrases and clauses and paragraphs.
We all still know the theme, gotta get to Sesame Street. Anyone in my generation still knows that because it was engraved in our heads when we were 4 and 5.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. That's the power of musical rhythm right there. You know what I mean? You can be taught. It's easier to teach something that, you can get the rhythm of, you know what I mean, than just going analytical robotic style about it. Might be a little bit more tough. You know what I mean?
Schoolhouse Rock,
that brings to mind, like if you're trying to remember a phone number or a list of words or something, if you put it to a little song in your head, something like that, sometimes that works too. You know what's interesting? When I thought about, I don't know if it was necessary that they had to make me sing when I was a kid in school, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's necessary. I guess you have kids try everything, and then they have options and they choose where they're going to go with life. Because I don't know if I had to learn how to write cursive. I don't know if I really had to learn algebra. I don't know if I had to learn choir. I mean, I had to sing Don't Step on My Blue Suede Shoes. Come on, man, that shit was embarrassing. I used to be the one that would open my mouth and pretend I was singing, but I really wasn't saying shit.
That's why I always speak about rhythm. I don't really just classify music. Music's just a form of rhythm, just like everything else is. There's just rhythm is the base of whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Music, science. You know what I mean? It's just the more rhythmical it is, it's obvious that that's what people, catch on to because everything.
I'm agree with everything he says.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, he knows a lot about it, and he's enlightening me, actually. And it also reminds me of, when you see, tribes in the jungle, like in the King Kong movie, they're, way out. They've never even seen a motor or an electric flashlight, but they have the drums, the kettle drums, and they're doom, 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 doom. Whatever they're doing their little rhythm, and they're dancing, and they're getting King Kong to come up because he's supposed to snatch the prize virgin girl. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's so primitive, and yet it's so strong, and I don't know.
It starts with the drum, That's your heartbeat, you know what I mean? The drum started from your heartbeat, because what do you hear sometimes when you're at home in clear silence, your own heart.
And that's how we connect to it on a subconscious level, huh?
Definitely.
Dude, that is so crazy, but it makes so much sense. D, you're on RVD Radio, dude. How are you?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Everyone's good, man. Where's 956, by the way?
That's in South Texas, very deep South Texas. I'm 20 minutes away from Mexico.
Calling from
Oh, you by Corpus Christi.
Reminds me of a horrible few hours I spent in El Paso at the mandatory traffic stop one night. Not fun.
I'm actually at the bottom tip. Like in the map, you see that little tip on the bottom? I'm right there.
All right, cool. So you're a big fan of country music?
No, I'm originally from Jersey. I just came here for just to see what's going on out here.
Well, get out of there, man.
Run!
I got my family.
Run!
I got my family in my house. I don't need anything else. I'm good.
Okay, that's cool. Well, do you need music?
I'm sorry?
Do you need music?
Of course, I do need music. Every day I'm listening to music. We're driving to the supermarket, and my wife's looking at me right now like we should have the radio on. What are you doing?
Uh-huh.
And that's your normal routine. That's your normal routine is when you're in the car, boom, you turn the radio on, right?
No, definitely, yeah. We're always looking. I was originally like all hip-hop. I didn't listen to anything else, but then hip-hop started putting out some garbage, and then I just started listening to other types of music. And, yeah, music is a big part of my life.
So when you turn the radio on and you go through stations, you're hoping to find a song that you already know that you like because you want to hear it again because it makes you happy or something. Oh, hey, I like this one, right?
Well, the stations out here, they play the same song every 43 seconds, and you get pretty bored of it real quick. So I'm just looking for some new stuff where, it's good, and then I'll listen to it, and then my mind is more open to these other artists.
Right on. Harry Splash.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up, did anybody talk about Close Encounters of the Third Kind yet?
No, please relate it because I'm interested in how that relates.
If you remember the movie, the way that we communicated with the alien species in that movie
was through music.
Yeah.
Oh, by sending it into outer space, right?
No, not only when they landed and they were hovering over us, when they were playing those notes back and forth to each other, we communicated with an alien race through music. We played them the phrase, then they played it was like they were trading for. Well, it's like taking turns playing music. For those of you that don't know what trading for means.
Okay. Well, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, this is a very enlightening show. It reminds me of when I was talking language censorship with Taboo from Black Eyed Peas, and he actually said a comment that made sense to me about how he reserves certain words so that his son knows when he's like really upset at him, and he doesn't, and it brings like a different level of intensity and seriousness, and I was like, wow, I mean, I get that, and I still don't understand why they banned certain words in the first place unless they were holding them on reserve for just this occasion. It's a let's invent a word that has more power. But this, especially, the stuff that Pacelika's telling us right here, it makes a lot of sense. And I'm learning a lot about some things that I hadn't thought of before. So, how'd you already get back on mute, dude? All right, D. So, no, that ain't D. It says, talk to us, D. You can't because D's gone. I don't know if I hung up on him. I don't know, and I don't see a name with this, but I got somebody from 816. Is that 816 in Jersey? Here's what I'm going to do. Pacelika.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you know Kushinator. I know that he's a big fan of Kotton Mouth Kings, but he's my buddy down at Venice Beach, and he's the one that does my my song that plays at the beginning of RVD Radio, and that also I come out to the ring to now when I'm wrestling overseas. I've always wanted to bring you down there, by the way, to his place down there at Venice Beach.
I was just there yesterday.
I know, I'd like to meet you. I'm going to try and reach him right now.
I was just there yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you were. And how was it? It was good?
It was awesome because my friend just got his license or his permit or whatever.
Right.
And you know what? Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the federal government for finally passing something that seems to be all right.
Yeah.
With no longer going after medical marijuana patients.
Yes, cannabis.
Big news this week. Hey, Nikki Starr, how come there's no ringing when I called? Okay, I'll try it again. Anyway, big news this week, as Spock is talking about for everyone listening. Obama following through with the campaign promise made a long time ago. That it's a waste of resources for the feds to come after marijuana patients and clinics that are complying with state laws. So the MPP actually said on their website that that's the biggest 1978 in the anti-prohibition. So big news.
Yeah.
Yes, we cannabis.
Uh-oh, we might not be able to... Cushy Kush.
Shiva is often portrayed with half-closed
Listen to this.
Most of it is a sign of meditation, but some claim it's an effect.
The fuck is that?
That's what he has on his voicemail.
Please record your message.
Fucking weirdo.
Finished recording.
He is. All right, we'll cut him off.
Dude, you should have left a message.
We could have left a screwed up for him.
Dude, we could have left him a fucked up message. You better call him back, son. He can fuck
I
around.
just want to put it out there that, Kotton Mouth KIngs, we put out a new album, came out on Tuesday. It's called The Hidden Stash 420. It's got 40 songs and the DVD for about $15. I don't know how many artists are doing that, but that's what we're doing right now.
I'm gonna have to get that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome. All right, Kaylin, you're on RVD Radio. What's up, Kaylin?
Hey, what's going on?
We're having a good night, man. We're looking at about 30 minutes left to the end of the show. I got to remember, I want to read some shit off of the forum post on my website. Got to call SVD before we wrap it up. We're trying to get to the bottom of the necessity of music. How about you, man? Music a big part of your life?
Yeah, I guess. What are your thoughts about, I don't know, rap and all that?
Well, I'm sure you got you got preferences. I mean, that's probably where you're going. I think you're going with preferences. You like certain kinds of music, other kind you don't. What about the fact that, like, if you didn't want to listen to music, if you were like, you know what, I just don't feel like listening to music today. I just want to go about my day without listening to music. You know how challenging, or now if you're going to throw in your heartbeat, you know how impossible that is to do?
It's actually really impossible. I mean, you got ugly fat girls trying to sing right next to you while you're in school. Yeah. So I guess that would be kind of hard to get through the day. But
Dude, I didn't even know I had that. I've never used that before. That was fun.
Is that you?
Yeah, I also don't know what this one is.
People with a dirty mind that think like that.
That one is kind of lame. We'll take that one off. There's one more here. Let's listen to this one, and don't be offended for shingles.
Well, what's wrong with sharing your bed?
Okay. All right. Out of the three, I'll go with this.
This is going to run the show completely off the rails.
Yeah. Oh, holy cow. Wait a second. I got the boss calling. SVD? Oh, Nikki Starr, help me. Because you didn't get to her yet. That's why. Now I can put her on. SVD.
All right. So would you go to TNA?
Would I go? If I wanted to go and the conditions were right and I was looking to return to wrestling, I would probably do that. SVD, can you hear us, baby?
I can hear you, baby.
SVD, motherfucker!
Yay, SVD.
Hey, baby. Yeah. Hey, so you're done with class, baby?
Yep, I'm done with class. I'm on my way home.
Message erased.
Okay, holy cow. Oh, hey, we did leave a message.
The end of your message.
Oh, my God.
No, let's leave another. No, tell to redo it. Oh.
Really? You don't think that would be? That was probably a pretty good one. I had called Kushinator and got his voicemail and like 5 minutes ago. We just left a long message apparently, so I forgot to hang up. So, yeah. So, hey, baby, we got Mr. Bruce Jingles. We got here.
Hello.
Yes, we got Nick Heyman. And we got from the Kotton Mouth KIngs Pacelika.
All day, baby. The smoking chap in the world. What up?
You guys both said hi to each other at the same time in case you missed it because you blocked each other out.
We canceled each other out, yep.
So, baby, tonight... oh, sorry, guys. Hey, baby, you know what we're talking about tonight?
Enlighten me, my love.
We are talking about one of your favorite subjects, music.
I love
I know you love music, and you know that a lot of times I like to look at it from an alien point of view and say, you know, what is music doing to our society? And if we are controlled by an outside energy, a bigger source, a divine power, I think it could be controlling us through music.
No way. Music brings people together. It gives them a common bond. They have something that they like that's in common, and you can have people from all different walks of life, but they might like the same song, so now they have common ground to relate to each other on.
Right, which is why tribes, I guess, I don't know, but we brought up so many points about how it was used as conversation before written language. And by the way, let me add, if I was controlled by an outside, higher divine energy, which I am, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying there's certain things I notice, like music, like sleep. That's one of the things, too. It's possible, I think, when we sleep that we are somehow reporting information that we have gathered throughout our waking hours. When we go to sleep, what the fuck? I mean, you're there, but you're not there. Your body's there, but somehow your mind is, like, gone somewhere else. I can talk to you while you're sleeping. You ain't there. That's weird if you really think about it. Maybe we'll talk about that on a different show. Animals, same thing. They look at you, they study you, they take everything in. The dogs, they listen to everything. They're getting information for a reason, too. I think possibly if we are a big experiment of some aliens or of God or of whatever, I think that music fits right in because as Pacelika explained to us, baby, it's part of everything. Like, it's bigger than I even imagined. I mean, he brought it right down to your heartbeat.
A rhythm.
Yeah, it's a rhythm.
The rhythm is gonna get you.
Well, I mean, it's a heartbeat. It's a beat.
Yeah, but everything, like I said, even energy waves, anything they measure happens in a rhythm.
Indeed, and we even talked about the planets fucking rotating and the rhythm and the cycle and the repetitiveness of just the orbits and everything. It was pretty deep. You missed a really good deep show, but you didn't really miss it because you're still here, baby.
Right, and there's also archives.
And there's also archives. So, baby, you listen to music, like, as soon as you wake up, you pretty much put music on, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Usually you put your headset on, or if you're working out, then you put music on in the gym.
Yes, because I like to listen to music instead of news. You like to listen to HLN, I like to listen to music, so I just put my headphones in.
Right, and then you listen to it like when you're cleaning the kitchen and when you're driving the car, and it's a very big part of the whole soundtrack to your normal day, right?
Oh, yeah, there's a soundtrack to your life for sure.
Right on. And do you sometimes sing and pretend you're a singer?
No, I do sing. I don't pretend I'm a singer. I try to only sing in the car when there's not all my people that love me around.
Right, so you're not, like, grabbing a prescription bottle like it's Mr. Microphone or anything.
No, I haven't sang into the hairbrush since I was about 10.
Mr. Microphone.
Remember that shit?
Oh, that's just funny. I actually put up the commercial on my Facebook page a couple of days ago.
What commercial?
Mr. Microphone commercial.
Dude, what are the odds? All right. I'm at robvandam.com right now, and I had a little poll on there. It says, do you need music to get through your day? Well, they wrote that. I actually said, are you controlled by music? Yes or no? 33% of the voters so far have said yes. 67% said no. And I'll leave this up for a few days, maybe a week or whatever. We're getting better at updating the website. Like I said, we're going to add a chat room, all kinds of stuff. It is off the hook. We just got totally free RVD TV so everybody can see all the episodes. I'm writing a blog about it right now that I'm going to put out later on tonight and tell you all about RVD TV. So I am at in the forums. I'm in the RVD radio room, and I'm looking at Jordan Sinard posted this. man, I can't get through the day without listening to music. Yes, music does control us. I know it controls me. Hey, Rob, please pick WWE. I want to see the whole effing show on Raw. Now we got from O. Herman 6. What, baby?
He combined 2 polls there, this week's and last week's.
Oh,
yeah.
Totally. That's what happened. Here's O. Herman 6. I listen to a good 8 hours a day of music. I'm also a musician, so I have fun creating music. Therefore, I don't think it controls us. We have way more control over it, but at times we can allow it to shift our moods in the same way tons of different things can. I think music is the ultimate form of sound for our sense of hearing, and we all have different tastes, just like we like different tasting food or different kinds of pictures or paintings or imagery for our eyes, which, Pacelika, I think you kind of covered that earlier too, didn't you?
Well, a little bit. I was just saying, it doesn't have to just be music, but rhythm is definitely in every facet and asset of life and existence, period. You know what I mean? It's just fact. You know what I mean? It's like,
doubt about it. And that's what I'm just.
The obvious answer in the room is right in front of your eyes, but you can't see it, kind of thing. You know how you look for your keys and you can never find them, but they're actually right in front of you.
Right.
I think it's one of those type of questions.
Hey, baby, where are your keys, your T-shirts, and everything else you lost, by the way, this week?
Oh, honey.
Oh, damn.
I know he calls me out on radio. I don't know.
Oh.
My memory is just failing me. I think I smoked too much weed.
Yeah.
I thought I smelled something on you.
You can smell it when you open our garage door. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no.
She ain't
People
lying.
can't open our garage door. That's fucked up.
Dude, I can smell when I go to you guys' house. I can smell it when I walk down the stairs.
Dude, do you think our neighbors smell it?
I think they do, dude. Because I can smell it outside.
Yeah. It smells good.
Hey, I got to get out of here.
All right, Bruce Jingles, have a good night, man. Thanks for calling.
No problem. Take care, guys. Take care, guys. I hope
Hey, come to let's try. We're going, Bruce, and we're going to find a way, too, to get you in to the smokeout on Saturday to go see Pacelika with Kotton Mouth Kings.
Are you serious? Dude, that'd be so awesome.
7 p.m. We playing at 7, but the whole day it's full of great bands. Pennywise, I'm telling you, just all kinds of bands. Method Man, Pennywise.
So I get to rock out with RVD and Sonya at the smokeout.
Yeah, but you'll notice that I won't be dancing. And maybe at certain times, like when Kotton Mouth Kings are up there, I might bob my head a little bit.
That's kind of what I do, dude.
Yeah?
That's kind of what I do.
I'll be blazing my 63-gram joint. Don't worry, y'all. It's off the chain. It's an amazing sight.
Dude, maybe I'll walk up on stage and take a toke of that and do the RVD thumbs for the crowd.
Dude, I think you should, dude. The funny thing is,
bouncers that don't know who I am run up and attack me. Bam, bam. And it's on.
We have our own little bouncers on stage.
Yeah, taking over the show at that point, throwing bouncers left and right off stage, getting RVD. I don't want to do that. I don't want to distract.
Hey, Rob, if you get me into the fucking smokeout, dude, I'll do fucking your show all the time for nothing, dude. Everybody gets a whatever motherfucker, dude. Kotton Mouth Kings, motherfucker.
As opposed to the usual big pay that Bruce gives.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, I mean,
yeah, we'll do it, I know some people. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll make that happen, man. Thanks, Bruce Jingles, motherfucker.
All right, take care, man.
All right, dude. So I got to bring this up, too. I'm reading from the RVD room in the forum post at robvandam.com, and here's something from Epidermis. That means skin, right, baby? Oh, no, baby. You know what? That must mean she's getting close to home because the cell phone doesn't work where we live. Anyway, Epidermis says, RVD, how amazing was TNA Bound for Glory? I wish I could have had that ringside seat to see all that action up and close and personal. Hope you enjoyed yourself and got to see and hang out with everyone you wanted to. BFG was not only pay-per-view of the year for me, but also the best pay-per-view TNA has ever put on. I was into every match. Nothing was boring. The fans were very interactive. How awesome was that? This is wrestling chant. Okay, so cool. So, yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and bring that up. Yes, RVD was at the TNA pay-per-view on Sunday. They were in my backyard. So I went, invited by Booker T and Charmel. Sonya and I went to say hello to Booker and Charmel, and I was surprised to see that I had so many friends there. I mean, I didn't realize that we're sitting there for a while before we realized Rhino was in front of us. Hey, Rhino, and then, dude, there's Stevie Richards, and hey, Bubba, man, it's been a long time. Devon, what's up? So that's kind of how it went. It was cool, you know, a lot of camaraderie. I didn't have my eyes glued to the screen, so, I mean, I really can't tell you how awesome the pay-per-view was, but I'm not, you know, that passionate about it anyway, so I look at it like these guys are working, they're taking their own risks, and there you go. The fans seemed happy to have wrestling on the West Coast. Yes, I did talk to Dixie Carter. It was not a very formal talk, you know, but there was a message that was delivered through the conversation, and it was cool, you know. There's nothing really to report. I'm not really holding back a lot of information. As I always say, anything is possible. And also, they had music playing. All right. So let me go to Bobby B calling from Oregon. What's up, Bobby B?
I vote TNA.
You vote TNA. Man, Bobby, I don't know how I've kept you on hold so long, man. This must have been what happened last time, too. I saw you like an hour ago on there, and then I haven't seen you. Somehow I didn't see you. Like I must have skipped over you, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know, dude. It's right. Like Pacelika was saying, it's right in front of my face, but I can't see it. Bobby B, good friend of mine from Oregon. Also, ready for this, everybody? A drum roll, please, because a drum roll is music, and here's an appropriate time to put music in. Bobby's blind. Bobby B can't see too good, so you're going to have an interesting perspective when you tell me how important music is to you.
Hey, Rob, you know, music's really real important to me. I listen to it all the time. You know, I mean, myself, I don't get into it so deep that I know each and every band who's playing. I just know what music I like to listen to. You know, I like to listen to a lot of the blues. And, you know, a lot of R&B, you know, oldies and goldies. But, yeah, it's pretty important to me. And, you know, talking about that singing stuff, if I want anybody to turn on the radio, you know, my friends, all I got to do is start singing. And then we'll get
did you say if you want to empty the car out, all you got to do is start singing?
Yeah, I thought it was real bad, Rob, but then I heard you sing a little bit there, buddy.
Nothing compares to you.
Oh!
But yeah, I'm there.
I still want to see me on Dancing with the Stars. There you go. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and Apoc there, we got a couple things in common. We was both over in Amsterdam in '99, and then we were both same issue of High Times at the same time. And my name's Bobby B, and I grow hydroponically, but I've been doing it for about 3 years.
Yeah. Well,
that's right. That's always been a fact that Bobby B is a member. In fact, I think he's the lead singer, isn't he, of Kotton Mouth KIngs?
Bobby B's the DJ.
Oh, he's a DJ. See, my bad. Told you I'm musically retarded. But anyway, and so my friend Bobby B, I've always told him, dude, you got the same name as the dude in Kotton Mouth KIngs, and he's aware. Bobby, do you think? I'm sorry. I was just going to ask Bobby. Do you think that being blind? I mean, obviously you count on your other senses more. We all know that from watching the Daredevil movie. So do you think that music is even maybe more important to you, or more useful, maybe more guiding?
Well, I believe that as my vision diminishes even worse, I'm down to about like 2 degrees of vision now, so I got a whole lot. And it seems like the worse my vision gets, actually, the more I will get into music. You know, I just listen to it more. You know, and it's you know, you can't see, so you're going to do something, and it's a great alternative. You know. I'm glad it's there for me. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been joined by my wife and co-host, SVD.
Hi, everybody.
Hey!
SVD.
I made it home.
SVD. Me and the dog are both wagging our tails right now, very excited. And you came in to join us. We got about like 10 minutes left, baby, of RVD Radio tonight.
RVD, motherfucker!
Dude, yeah, Pacelika's been hanging with us the whole time. We have not heard from Fonzie. I don't know if we should call him or not. I think I will try and call Kushinator again one more time because I told him before that he was going to be on the show. But, hey, where you going, baby? We're talking to you.
I know. I'm just walking my mom out. Mom and I are taking Spanish class together. It's a nice way to bond with your mi madre for 2 hours.
Que bueno.
Ay, querido.
All right, so she's walking her route. We're approaching the end of the show. See if I can get Mr. Kushinator on before we leave. And I got a couple more callers. Good show tonight. I'm actually learning a lot about this. I mean, come on, whoever thought of that? Your heartbeat, rhythm, and that relating?
Rob Van Dam.
Kushinator. Dude, guess what? Guess what? You're on RVD Radio, mother.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show!
Dude, that's you singing that shit, man.
What?
Hey, Saturday there's a big smoke out in San Manuel and Cheech and Chong, Kotton Mouth KIngs, motherfucker, Cypress Hill. It's gonna be huge, dude. You going?
Right now there's a big smoke out. I got Master Kush, I got OG, I got Bubba. I'm smoking big fatties and looking at Bud right now, inspecting.
Right on. Well, hey, Cushy, I got Pacelika from Kotton Mouth KIngs on the line. I know that you like the Kotton Mouth KIngs, but have you ever met them or no?
No, I never met them.
Right, okay.
What up, big player?
What's up?
Hey, he just said what up to you, Kush.
What's up, you know?
I'll bring him down to the club sometime, but check this out, Kush. Remember when you were we were filming and recording that song, the Rob Van Dam song at the studio? Remember, like, you wanted my feedback and opinions on stuff, and I was like, come on, dude, I don't know music. Remember that? I lost you, didn't I?
Okay, man, you need to slow down a little bit. You're a little too fast for me.
Do you remember? Okay, don't make me. They're saying no. Maybe I sang Sinead O'Connor.
You did not. I'm definitely going to have to listen to that.
Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor?
They all liked it a lot. They said I'm a good singer.
They lie to you. People on American Idol lie to their kids and say they can sing.
Right. But I know I can, and that's the point that I'm making. That's why I'm learning about music tonight and learning, holy cow, I mean, it was around, like, before fucking we even were, you know? Like planets. The galaxy is out there singing, baby. There's, like, a rhythm in the fucking universe out there.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Rhythm spins. It does spin to a rhythm, my friend. It does spin to a rhythm.
That blows my mind. I mean, I can't tell you how fascinated I am by that.
So do you like music a little more now?
Well, come on. It's not that I don't like music. It's just it's not as big of a part of my day as it is most people's. You know?
I actually I can agree with him. It doesn't music per se doesn't have to be a big part of the day, but rhythm goes on all day. You know what I'm saying? So whether it be rhythm, breathing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately I got to skip, so you know what I'm saying? Say thank you once again for having me on your show anytime. I'd love to be up on this. Kotton Mouth KIngs, we put out a new album. You know, it came out Tuesday, so go out and cop that. It's called Hidden Stash 420. It's got 40 songs and a DVD, so go. It's under $20. far under $20. You know what I'm saying? So and
what's the website?
Out Saturday. www.kottonmouthkings.com, www.suburbannoiserecords.com, and subnoisestore.com. That's where you can go get them all on those websites right there. Or Best Buy, you can get it there. You know what I'm saying? But go support us instead. You know, we prefer that. You know what I mean? So
dude, awesome. All right, man. Have a great night. I'll see you Saturday. I'll give you a shout and let you know when I'm down there or whatever. And thank you so much for doing the show and for schooling me on music.
Rhythm, my friend, rhythm.
On rhythm. Okay, yeah. Well, I like that. Let's put the borderlines up where they belong, because I'm talking about singing, music.
Borderline. That's just the basic. Goes down to the easiest basis. You know what I mean? Not even a borderline, just the main foundation.
You're almost home. For sure, man. Awesome. All right, cool, dude. Have a great night, and thanks again, man. And kick some ass like I know you're going to on Saturday.
Later,
all right, we'll do it. Bye. All right, peace.
All right, Harry Slash, you're a lyricist, right?
I'm a songwriter, musician, producer, entertainer, writer, guru, God, worship me.
And a vocalist.
Yeah, that too.
I gotta have you sing Gloria Stefan's Rhythm Is Gonna Get You, but in Harry Slash version.
Not in this lifetime.
Just the chorus, come on. Don't make me do it. I'll do it.
I'll join you, but I'm not going to sing solo on a song that's...
Dude, how gay would that be? Would that not be like You Are the Wind Beneath My Ring to Steve Austin?
That's almost as gay as your ringtone.
Hey, years ago, I used to do a heavy metal version of Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, man, not even on request tonight?
No, not a shot.
All right. Fuck. I'm going to go to Philly Frank, dude.
Hey, Mom.
Philly Frank, you're calling from Philadelphia.
Yo, RVD.
What's up, bro? I spent some time in Philadelphia.
Yo.
Dude, when I first came to ECW in '96, part of the whole overwhelming effect of walking into an ECW arena was the music. Going from whatever was playing on the radio is what we listened, we came out to the rings in Georgia, and then all of a sudden up there in ECW was this loud music, and it was hard rock, and I loved it. I loved the energy, and the fans were black T-shirt concert going, Nikki Heyman, you're one of them, but it was all about music. Philly Frank.
Yo.
We're talking about music, dude. We're nearing the end of our show, but we're glad you got you on. So tell us, dude, how big of your day is music?
It's everything, man.
Everything on a conscious level. Like, you go for it, you look for it, you got to have it on.
Well, it puts you in any kind of mood you want to be in, Think about it. Like, I'll get up in the morning and I'll play something like Hatebreed or Slayer. But, like, when I'm going to bed, I'll listen to something like Enigma or DJ Shadow or something chill, Puts you in any kind of mood you want to be in. It's great.
But they're ignoring me right now.
I totally agree. It puts you in any kind of mood you want to be in, and also invokes memories.
I forgot you were even on there, Kush, dude.
Yeah, it reminds you of places you've been and people you met.
For sure, and I get that too. I get the emotion association of it. Just like you smell something, you go, oh, that's going to make me throw up.
Think about like when you smoke weed. You want to hear something chilling, right? Something that puts you in a good mood, right?
Yeah. So again, sometimes music sounds like a drug.
It helps the drug.
I mean, it makes you release endorphins in your head, which are like body-made drugs that produce a certain kind of feeling. Cushy Kush, I forgot you're even on the line, dude. Are you back to talking?
Dude, what the fuck? You've been having me muzzled the whole time, I guess.
No, listen. Music, dude. Tell us about music, man. How big? Do you listen to music all day? Because you love to jam.
I love music. Music is inspirational. If you open up your soul to the music, you can get the information from the universe.
Nice.
Dude, I like that. That's extremely deep.
Hey, dude, I got my drummer on the line. You want to say what's up?
Yeah, real quick, because we're in our last minute of the show.
Well, dude, that's the best opportunity to have Kushinator because Kushinator's the bomb. And the
You can play me out live. By the way, Kushinator is playing me out live when I come out to the ring January 30th here in Los Angeles at the Wrestler Reunion show. I'll have info up at robvandam.com on that. Actually, it's in the forum under bookings. It has my schedule. You can see everywhere that I'm wrestling. Dude, robvandam.com is going to blow the fuck up. Free RVD TV, Cushy. That was your idea.
What?
Free RVD TV was your idea.
I know.
We fucking did it, dude. You can go there right now and watch all that shit for free. Thanks, everybody, for calling in, but the lady's telling me I got 30 seconds left of the show. Did you see that? But it's frozen. It's frozen.
Hey,
yeah.
Kushinator.
Yeah, I know you don't got a website to plug, do you? Not yet. All right, Cushy. We will talk to you off the air. So thanks for giving us your input, and you get to hear yourself. You get to hear yourself play me out. Thanks, Harry Splash. Thanks, Bobby B. Thanks, Nikki Heyman. Definitely thanks, Pacelika, Jerri Manthey, and here it is. We're running out of time. So, baby, it's that time. Say bye, baby.
Bye, baby. Bye-bye.
Drop that down!